Now to cricket, and the UAE team has started this year in fine form, and as recently as last week they secured a place in the next T20 World Cup in Australia after crucial victories in the group stage, and they even won the final of the qualifying tournament in Oman against Ireland to put the icing on the cake.
6 and out. Ahmed Raza, cricket team. They have booked their ticket.
And with a lot more cricket coming this year, I'm delighted to say that the UAE's captain, Ahmed Raza, joins us in the studio now. Ahmed, terrific to see you. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. Firstly, congratulations. What a performance from you and your side in Oman. Just explain for the viewers, perhaps new to what we've achieved here, what you've done in the last week or 10 days in Oman.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's been a roller coaster ride of emotions this past week, and it's a huge achievement for us because it's been a while that we haven't been to a World Cup. The last time we were at the T20 World Cup, that was back in 2014. So it's been 8 years of wait, and we are really glad that we've achieved something huge, and we can't wait to get to Australia now.
So when you were in the qualifying tournament, you did enough in the group stage to make sure you were going to be at the World Cup, but you still had a final to play anyway. And we were talking before the show, and you said as a team, even though we'd achieved the main goal of getting to the World Cup, we still wanted a trophy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was one of our goals when we went to Oman, that we wanted to qualify for the World Cup, but we wanted to win the trophy as well. And that's all about stamping your authority against the opponents, because we tend to come against these opponents more often. So it was really important, and we had a great record against Ireland. We had beaten them 4 on the trot. So it was a great opportunity for us to beat them for the 5th time and also lift the trophy and bring it home.
It's been a difficult few years for sport, obviously, for cricket and for the UAE team over the last few years. How significant is it, as we hopefully are coming out of the pandemic and all the problems, to have this now and this to look forward to for UAE cricket and beyond?
Yeah, I mean, life in bubble is really hard, and I think most of the cricketers around the world have come out and spoken about it, because it can really be cruel on you when the chips are down. It can be really hard. So I'm glad we are moving towards the normalcy now, and we couldn't play a lot of cricket last year because of COVID, and this year is a really busy one, and also the next year. So we're really looking forward, and we are in red-hot form, so we want to be playing more and more cricket now.
Speaking of red-hot form, I know you're too humble to say it, but you had a career-best performance in Oman. Just tell everybody what you did. And also some of your teammates as well had some real headline-grabbing performances.
Yeah, I think as a team it was great that they were not same players repeating as the man-of-the-match performances. And that's a sign of a great team, that every time when the performance was required, there was a different player who raised his hand and delivered on the day for the country. And for my own performance, yeah, it was great. It was a great day, but I've said that a few times. It was Junaid Siddiqui who started the innings so well, and I just got the middle to lower half wickets, and I don't want to take a lot of credit for that. I think it was a great day for UAE cricket and a great day for myself as a leader.
So obviously it means you're definitely going to the World Cup in Australia later this year in October, which is the chance to play literally the biggest teams on the planet.
Yeah, I mean, the next goal is to make it to the Super 12s, and it will be a great achievement if we manage to do that. We know our opponents. We're playing against Sri Lanka and Namibia, and there's going to be another qualifiers, round B, and we'll get the runners up from there. We have to finish in top 2 and make it to the Super 12s, which will allow us to play another 5 games against the biggest nations. And what an opportunity that will be for us to make a few upsets there, and put a real stamp on our performances, and bring UAE to the map of world cricket.
And it's not just through the T20. We obviously have that to look forward to, but ODI, one-day internationals as well. You've got an extraordinarily busy period coming up because we want to get to that World Cup as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great time to be a cricket player because we're hardly going to get any time off now. We are straight back into our Cricket World League 2 games now. We got 8 games in the month of March, and then we have a couple of weeks off, and then we go straight to USA for another series. We have to complete a number of ODI games before middle of next year. So it's going to be busy, but as I said, you know, when you're playing so well as a team, you really want to be playing as many games as possible.
You're at the forefront of Emirates cricket. You're the captain as well. In terms of cricket in the country in general, obviously, we've had the biggest events you can possibly have. We had the last T20 World Cup. We've had the IPL a couple of times, the Pakistan Super League as well. Where are we at the moment with cricket in the UAE?
I think we are placed greatly in this part of the region. As you said, IPL was held here, PSL, World T20. So there's a lot of cricket, and I grew up in this country, and I saw a lot of cricket being played in Sharjah. That's how my love grew for this game. So youngsters watching, it's a great place to be in. We are in the middle of, geographically it suits everyone as well. The weather is great. You know, if you look at our performances as well, a lot of youngsters who were homegrown players, they did wonders. The player of the tournament, Vidya Arvind, he's our home product, played the Under-19 World Cup in 2020. So we are getting a lot more youngsters now because of what we have to offer as a team and what we offer as a country.
And for you yourself, we have to wrap up, but for you yourself, you must be playing the best cricket of your life at the moment. Is that a coincidence that the UAE is doing so well and you're playing so well?
Well, I keep telling myself that I've lost a year and a half in COVID and that supposedly is my prime time. So I'm doing the catch-up with my performances as well, and I'm glad my performances are helping in teams winning, and as a leader, I can't ask for anything else.
Well, you're a fantastic leader. Congratulations again. We're obviously going to be talking a lot more as we get to the T20 World Cup. Do come back and keep us updated if you can.
Thank you so much.